are back with Flatbed Tonight. I'm Chris Hawes, and we are joined by, you know what? How would I describe you, Travis? Travis Knights, by the way. But how would I describe you? Because you are a tap artist.
Yes. Okay, so I've been through this very recently. There's a lot of gigs that ask me to hand in my bio, and there's like a lot of things on the bio that I'm proud of, but at the end of the day, nothing really matters unless you produce something on stage. So really, how do I describe myself? Travis Knights is a tap dancer. Period, the end. That's what it is.
That's it.
That's what it is.
Now I hear that you're quite accomplished, though.
I get around.
Yeah? Probably one of the greatest tap dancers of the last generation, and sadly he's passed away.
Yes.
But was Gregory Hines.
Absolutely.
Now I understand you danced with Gregory Hines.
Danced with Gregory Hines. He literally is the reason I started tap dancing in the first place. I started at 10 years old. At 13 years old, he came to perform for the Montreal Jazz Festival.
Okay.
And he was a generous artist, and he invited all the people who had tap shoes, which I had tap shoes, onto the stage. I went up on stage. And I am a nerd, so I had studied all of his clips. And so I did a Gregory Hines step on stage. And we did it, exactly, and we did it together. He stopped me, we did it together. CBC was shooting on that night, and the story of this like young kid realizing his dream, it went out all over Canada.
It was viral.
It was viral. It was viral back in the day. Yeah. But literally the day after I started working as a tap dancer because of Gregory Hines. He was very important.
An incredible artist, like
Absolutely.
right across the board. And I, you know what? I never knew the guy. I don't know. I just knew him as a fan.
Yeah, sure.
Right. As I was mentioning in a previous interview, I always wanted to tap. When I was a kid, I wanted to tap. So I actually went out. I couldn't because I grew up. There was no way my father was going to let me tap dance. Okay?
Why is that? What do you mean? Oh, he's like a man's man.
No, you know what? No, it was money. It was like,
sure.
You know, listen, you want to tap dance? Sure, go ahead. I'm not buying you shoes,
Yeah.
and you're not taking lessons. But if you can teach yourself,
Sure.
right? And you know what? I never really learned to teach myself that.
Yeah.
But, so I grow up, and the first thing I do is I go out, and when my daughter was born, I wanted to teach her to tap.
Yeah.
So I actually bought tap shoes myself.
Sweet.
And I took a few lessons.
Cool.
But then I was working so much in a way, I never got it to finish it. So I've tried. So I'm a closet tap dancer. And I actually brought my shoes.
See, now we can talk.
Okay. So that maybe we can dance together. You can show me a few things.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's, you know. So, but I understand you're a new dad.
Yes.
And you've come back, you've been traveling the world, but you've come back to kind of, put some roots down.
Absolutely.
So that you can have some stability for your children.
Absolutely.
So tell me about your kids.
Kids, literally love of my life. They're fantastic. I'm a little bit of a crazy person. Obviously, I tap dance for a living. I'm a tap dancer. Like, who does that?
Yeah.
But what's important to me about pursuing my career is to prove to them that you can literally do anything that you put your mind to. Your father's a tap dancer.
Yeah.
And so what I want to impart upon them is the idea that they're the generation that's going to go to Mars. And why shouldn't my daughters go to Mars?
I can do that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know the song?
What?
Sammy Davis's I Can Do That?
I could do, well, wait, I know the Broadway tune.
Well, it's the Broadway.
Is it the Broadway tune?
Yeah. Sammy Davis actually recorded it outside
really?
of Broadway. But
I didn't know that, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But you know the tune, yeah.
I could do that.
That's right.
Yeah, cool.
I saw a stair go pitter pat. I can do that.
Nice.
Anyways, so you're teaching your daughter that they can do that. That they can do anything they want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that you're going to be a big letdown. They can't do anything they want. I'm telling you right now. You know what I mean? You tell them that, then they get disillusioned. The next thing you know, they got anxiety.
Sure.
You know what I mean? That's why we're legalizing pot, for Christ's sake.
No.
Yes,
no.
because parents told them their kids can do anything. No, limit them. Tell them they can't do anything. I'm telling you. Well, I'm just kidding.
Listen, but seriously, it's a big problem. I feel like the culture does that. The culture kind of says, these are the things.
They want to put listen, I made a living as a comic.
Nice.
Right? So you want to talk worse, right?
Yeah.
At least you had a skill,
Yeah.
right? I was just kidding.
Very good.
But the fact is people want to put you in a box all the time. Society says, well, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? names, people's last names. Your name is a Cooper because you were a Cooper.
Right.
Okay. I'm a goldsmith. I'm a what?
Right.
All these things were based on what people do.
Right.
Okay. Within the realm that so people could pigeonhole you.
Yeah.
Okay. And by all means, your name should be, your last name should be Taps.
I dig it. Travis Taps. I'm actually
Travis Taps.
Yeah, I'll talk to my wife about that afterwards.
Yeah.
She has to adopt it as well. Well, she doesn't have to. But so I'm actually modeling the next chapter of my career after stand-up comedians. I am completely envious of what comedians have in terms of access. You go to any major city, you have multiple stand-up comedy clubs that you can go and do your thing night after night.
Yeah, you know what? On the surface, it appears that way.
Yeah.
But there is definite rules. Okay.
Okay.
If you're a Yuck Yucks comic, you don't play the outside, which is the competing club. Okay.
Interesting.
And you know what I mean. So politics gets involved and all that thing. And right now, actually, and this is a true thing. And I'm going to just plug the Canadian Association of Stand-Up Comics are trying to be recognized because do you know that comics are not recognized as an art form? Stand-up comedy
Get
is
out
not
of town.
No, and the reality is they are the writer,
Yes.
the actor, and the director. Okay, plus they produce it half the time. They have to, you know what I mean? They do all these things, yet they're not recognized by the government, by the Canada Council. But if someone wants to do interpretive dance wearing toilet paper, they'll get funded.
You know, that was my last gig. I did not get funding for that. I'm going to reapply next year. But that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
So there's a big movement on to do that, and I'm behind it 100%.
Absolutely.
Because it should be recognized.
Absolutely.
And anecdotally, 30 years ago, I applied for a rich little endowment. Okay, here in Ottawa, there was a fund. I don't know if it still exists or not, but because I was a comic, I didn't qualify for it, and he was a comic. So the guy gives money. He's like, we'll fund something, but not anything that he did. You know what I mean? So I was saying either we've got some issues with our arts community.
Absolutely.
Okay, and if you're watching, change it.
Yeah.
And if you're not watching, tune in.
So you can appreciate the same thing has been going down. I know we just spoke with Caroline Pitchinen, but the same thing has been going down previously with tap dance. Tap dance was not considered a dance form, an art form that it was serious.
Really?
Yes, because it wasn't derived from the European diasporic of definition of art. A lot of people have fought. You fight the good fight, you'll get a good grant,
Well, you know what? I don't even need a grant. I don't want it. I mean,
but I'm
it's
sorry,
nice to have. Yeah, but no. But you know what? It should be recognized.
Absolutely.
Tap, absolutely. I mean, you go back, and I'm going to go back to my things that I grew up watching and falling in love with. So, Astaire, Jimmy Cagney. Okay. Bob Hope was a song and dance man, right? Like the quintessential comedian of the 20th century. Okay.
Yes.
Started out in vaudeville as a dance man.
Yes.
Right. I mean, and tap, like he had some chops.
You saw that scene with Bob Hope, Jimmy Cagney on the table.
On the table?
Yeah,
that's a classic.
Killer.
It's a classic.
Yeah, no big deal. And we do this. Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah. No, those guys had everything. Sing, dance, comedy, everything. No, absolutely. You know what? It's been a pleasure. We're gonna be right back, and we're gonna try to tap. I'm going to learn how to tap. Got to think this focused. I don't know exactly where we are, but you know what? I am going to learn, okay, from Travis Knights, okay? It's something that I can take home and practice.
Okay. I'm going to give you a little something. I'm going to tell you this. Tap dance is all about music and dance at the same time, right? It's all about connection. So, can you hold down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Steady groove. See? Yeah, good. Okay. So I'm gonna hold something like that down.
Okay.
And I want you to dance on top of that. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
So I'm
absolutely.
gonna hold something down, and I want
Why
you
don't
to
I
dance.
hold it down and you dance?
No, you do first, and then I'll like. You know
Then you'll
what I'm saying?
okay,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
see
Who's the?
what
Who's
you're
the? Okay, here we go.
Okay, ready?
All right. Something nice. Something nice. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go.
Okay, ready?
Old school. Old school. Right.
Old school.
No.
that's
Okay,
so
try
good.
it again.
What am I doing?
Wait, no. So first.
Okay.
I want you to like get it in your body. I want you to get the
Get it
the
in my
groove
body.
in the. So check this out. Don't move. Bend your knees so that you feel the groove. Don't move your feet. Don't move your feet.
Don't move your feet.
Yeah, just bend your knees. Yeah, you got it. Yes, there it is. Now, with that, now I want you to make sounds with your feet. Don't give up, yes. This is supposed to be fun, keep going. Yes, that's it. Now your turn. Hold some, hold some for me, hold some. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's good. See, right here, now.
I'm gonna back up.
Hold.
You can come here.
Hold. Don't worry.
Okay, let me try. Awesome!
What a crowd!
Travis Knight, ladies and
What a
gentlemen.
crowd! Do we have a hat? Let's pass the hat. We appreciate it. We're working artists.
This is Flatbed Tonight. I'm Chris Hawes. Thanks for watching. Going to turn you. You want to get up there? All right. Hi, it's Chris Hawes with Flatbed Tonight. And I was wrong. We now have our shortest guest ever. Aria Knights is joining us. Hi, Aria. How are you?
Hi.
So you're down here with your daddy, who is a heck of a dancer, isn't he?
I was. It's my turn. It's my turn. Yes.
Now, did you go to the show to see him dance?
Yes.
Yeah, and how was that?
Yes.
Yeah, was it good?
Yeah.
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 Now-
I was going with Mama.
You were with your mummy.
Yeah.
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 Now, does your mummy dance?
Yes.
She does?
Yes.
Yeah. And do you dance at home, all you guys?
Yeah. I dance with Snow with Olivia and Olivia.
And Olivia, is that your sister?
Yes.
That's your sister, Olivia.
Yes.
Let's say hi to Olivia. Can we say hi, Olivia?
Olivia.
Hi, wherever
Hi.
Olivia is in the stroller. Oh, there she is.
Oh.
So your daddy tells me that you're going to someday go to Mars.
Yes.
You know where that is?
Yeah.
Do you want to be an astronaut?
Yes.
Yeah. Mars.
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like a
That's
plan.
all.
Well, you know what? It was so nice to have you on the show.
Yes.
Can we do one more dance number together?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
want
take.
Daddy to come.
You want Daddy to come? You know what? That would be wonderful if Daddy and you did. I'll sit here and watch you and Daddy do a dance number. How about that?
Yes.
That sounds like a plan. See, you're better. You should be in marketing
Yes.
because you know better than I do. Okay, Daddy's coming up. Here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, beautiful. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you guys. Again, another first for Flatbed tonight. We'll be back.